Welcome to today's session. In this video, we will cover one of the Spark interview question related to a complex JSON. And the question is, consider you have a input JSON file, a nested JSON, as shown here, and the output is you need to flatten this entire nested JSON into a data frame. So that is a online requirement. And the real challenge here is you can see the marks column particularly, so which is of type array, and the elements inside it has a different number of subjects, and the name of the subject is also different for each records. So we have to flatten it in such a way, like each keys inside the mark array has to be a column name, and each values under the mark array has to be the values to the corresponding subjects. So that is the real challenges. And here we will use Databricks as our coding platform, and we will use PySpark to solve this problem. And also we will have a couple of approaches through which we can achieve this. We will see which one is the optimized approach and what is the reason. That being said, let us quickly move on to a demo. So we are into my Databricks Community Edition account, and I have already started the cluster and also created the notebook. So we will go through each and every step and understand both method 1 and method 2. To start off with, method 1 is nothing but a straightforward method to use the explode and pivot and aggregate the results to get the output as we are expecting. So let us go through that first and we will come to the method 2. So here I had shown you the sample data set that I have already shown in the PPT, and I have already uploaded this into a DBFS system, Databricks file system, and I had given ls command to check the file, and also I had given a head. So here you can see each line is each record. So that's how I have written it into the JSON file. So I will provide this file in a GitHub, and the link to download this file, I will give it in the description. Go ahead, download that file and try it in your own machine to understand this concept better. And as a first step, we will read through the JSON file that is shown here. So I have declared an input path, and since it is each and every line corresponds to one record, I had disabled the multi-line option, multi-line as false, and I had also displayed the records as well. Now moving to method 1, we will use explode and pivot to achieve the output that is expected. In one line, what explode function does is, if you give array of three elements, consider you have three elements in array, and if you explode that array column, you will get a output as three different records. So single column of array will be splitted into a multiple records with each as a value. So that is what the explode function does. So after exploding, we will use pivot and aggregate it based upon the key value pair to get the output that we are expecting. So we will see in code how we can do this. So here I had used explode outer. So explode outer, basically it includes nulls as well, whereas explode will omit the nulls if the array is empty. So I don't want that. So I have used explode outer of the array column marks, and then we had used pivot option. Before that, we have used group by and aggregated it based upon the name and grade column. So with that, I have also dropped the key value that we have created using the pivot and also the marks column. So let me display this. So you can see the job got completed, and the column of the marks column, I mean the elements inside the marks column, the keys are as a header and the subjects marks are as a values. So this is what the expected output is. So this is the traditional method through which we can achieve the output. But to get the optimized way, uh, we have another option called map from array and explode. So what we will do is, instead of exploding it at the first place, we will map the key and the value against each array, against the elements in the array, and then we will form a map type first, and then we will create a columns from that map type, and then we will select the required fields. So that's how we are going to do it. So let me walk you through the code. As a first step, I have created a event key and event value from the mocks column, and then we are using a map from array, which will map each of the key value to its event value. So each key is mapped against the value, and this forms a JSON kind of structure in map from array column itself, and we are saving it as a event call. And again, for us to select all the columns, we need the column names. So for that, we are using a explode to explode the event keys, and then we are creating it as a list. And finally, we are selecting all the columns that is available inside the list as well as name and grade. Let me display this and explain you in detail. So you can see here, uh, the expected output is same as the first method, but if you notice the runtime, it is just below 2 seconds, but whereas in the above it is 3.18 seconds. So consider if you have a huge volume of data, then it is going to take much more time in method 1 than in the method 2. Why this is? Basically, you are using a group by operation, which is costliest operation, and it includes shuffle as well. And also, let me open the Spark job and show you. So here you can see like how many stages and how many jobs got created. And let me open the same in the below map from array as well. So here you can see only 3 jobs. So you can notice the difference why it is faster, and why it is the optimized approach that we say. And let me also show you the mapped df.display so that you will understand it in a better way. So initially we created event underscore key, event underscore value. So basically what we are doing is we are selecting a subject names from the key columns that is available in mark, and the value columns from the marks array column, and then we are transforming it to map signs against the 88 marks. So like this we are mapping all the subjects to the values, and we are creating the event underscore call. We are getting all the subject names from the event keys, and then finally we are selecting. Hope you guys understood this. Try this in your own machine and let me know if you face any issues. I'm happy to help you guys. Thank you for watching this video. Please do subscribe to my channel and also give a thumbs up signal if you really like my content. Thank you for watching.